Okay, so this is Strata Sculpt3D. It's basically like having a virtual ball of clay. And I just want to show you a few tricks to getting started with this app. On the right side, you're going to see sculpting and painting tools. And what you're going to do, first of all, I can use my 2 fingers on my trackpad to zoom in and out. And if I click out in the background anywhere, I can rotate my view. So those are important ones to know. And then for the tools, what you want to do is start with like your basic insect shape. And there's things like drag, so you can pull out things. Now, what you want to avoid is something called non-manifold geometry. So watch what happens. Like right there, that looks normal. But as I start to stretch this and then fold it back into itself, it starts to look really weird up in this area. That's called non-manifold geometry, and basically it's not good. So you don't want that. It doesn't look good. It doesn't work right with the 3D app. So just if you get to that point, you need to go back a step, use Control Z or Command Z. And on any of these tools, you can, first of all, I want you to see this like list here. You're going to have to experiment with these because these have different roles depending on what they are. So like this is the brush. But what I want you to notice is they all have settings, right? So the radius is the size of your brush. The intensity is like how much pressure it's using. Negative would be like going in instead of out. So I didn't click the negative. Sorry about that. There we go. So in instead of out. See how it's pushing it in? Starting to get like a little face here. There's some other things that you can play around with as well. If you're not happy with what's happening right now, you can always hit Control C and go back. Also, I want you to notice that there's something called symmetry. So right now, when I use the brush tool, it does the same thing on both sides. There's a line of symmetry down the middle. If I don't want that, if I want to only work on one side, I just uncheck symmetry and it will only affect that particular area.